It's time, it's time, it's time. Today is September the 27th, 2025, and it is 11:52 a.m. Have a zero tolerance for small talk. Have a zero tolerance for small talk. Have a zero tolerance for small talk. And as you can see, we have Alan Roger Curry as a speaker at the 21 Studios convention, where he was a guest speaker twice, and he was the first African American speaker. Now, what is small talk? Now, small talk is the twin brother from another mother of no free attention. They're very, very similar, but have very, very few differences. When it comes to no free attention is more so about the emphasis on valuing your time, your energy, and your resources. Small talk is more so within the context of communication and conversation. In a nutshell, it's pretty much dead conversation, meaningless conversation, conversation that's not getting you nowhere, a conversation that lacks purpose, context, and substance. I'm sure we all have been there when we've tried to fill the silence when nobody is talking, or we're trying to figure someone out because they're so quiet. If you really don't have an interest in talking to a person, if you're not genuine in talking to a person and you just talking to them, then that's small talk. And at this particular point in my life, I'm starting to develop a zero tolerance for small talk. I'm not just going to be talking to people just to be talking to them. I don't care how quiet it is. And I would say that in order for you to apply this, you would have to be more of a quiet person, a stealth person, a reserved person, a lone wolf type of person. Okay? Because when you're more of a loner, you don't need to be accepted by other people because you accept yourself. When you're more of a loner, you live in your own fishbowl. When you're more of a loner, you can have fun by yourself. When you're a loner, you're never really alone because you spending time with yourself. You have that respect, you have that love, you have that self-acceptance of yourself. So you really don't need to be in the company of other people because you're always in the company of yourself. And Alan Roger Curry was a champion for no small talk. Because Alan Roger Curry, he valued his time, he valued his energy. And most importantly, Alan Roger Curry valued being authentic. Small talk is also listening when you don't want to listen. It's not just communicating. Communicating, a lot of people don't understand, communicating comes down to two things: the actual talking and the actual listening. Even if you're listening to somebody that's not really talking about nothing, but their mouth is moving, it's still small talk. Okay, it's still small talk. So, and this is not for everybody. Okay, so he was a champion for no small talk, Alan Roger Curry. And see, I would say that small talk can be the prequel for no free attention. Okay, like I just said, it's the twin brother from another mother of no free attention. And both of these things will allow you to be mode one naturally. Okay? It's okay for things to be silent. You don't have to feel the silence. It's okay not to want to have a conversation with somebody. You know, the one thing I learned from Terrence Crawford when he fought Errol the Spence Truth in one of his interviews that he did through Zoom, they was asking me all these questions about the fight, you know, what his game plan was, how he prepared. He started asking me all these questions about Errol Spence, and he said, listen, you're going to see everything on fight night. I'm not going to waste any unnecessary energy. I'm going to reserve and preserve all my energy and let loose on fight night, and you're going to see the results on fight night. And that's the truth. You know, you only got but so much energy and time in a day. You want to reserve all your energy for the right things, because talking takes energy. Okay? Listening takes energy. Okay? Observing takes energy. You know? All three of those things takes a different amount of energy from you. Okay, my personal opinion from my experience, observing takes very little energy, listening takes very little energy, talking takes a lot of energy, and depending on how you're communicating determines how much energy that it takes. If you're very aggressive, it's going to take a lot of energy from you. If you cool, calm, and collected, it's going to take very little energy from you. If you're long-winded, it's going to take a lot of energy from you. If you're short-winded, it's going to take very little energy of you. You know? So I encourage you today, have a zero tolerance for small talk. Have a zero tolerance for small talk. Have a zero tolerance for small talk, because small talk is dead conversation, is a waste of conversation. Okay? And make sure you check out all of Alan Roger Curry's books. I've done a video on all of his books in my order of importance. Make sure y'all check that out. I've done a video on Put a Premium on Your Time. Make sure y'all check that out. I've done a video on No Free Attention. I've done a video on when he first passed away. I've done a video on his business savvy. Go through my archives and check out all my videos on Alan Roger Curry. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. And start to value your time, your energy, your attention. Start to value who you communicate with, who you don't communicate with. Have a zero tolerance for small talk. Have a zero tolerance for small talk. Have a zero tolerance for small talk. One. Go out there and make something happen, because you're on a mission and that mission continues. Continue, my friend. Continue, my friend. Continue, my friend. I quote Alan Roger Curry, Alan Roger Curry, Alan Roger Curry. Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. The Sean Connery of the Manosphere, the Sean Connery of the Manosphere, the Sean Connery of the Manosphere. Branford Breeze
afraid feel good.